and muscle boss maniac. The pistons pound, the lights are bright, a real mean machine. Road Rippers.
So here is another custom. This custom was made using the Willie Monsters Bigfoot Trophy Truck, which is obvious by the body style, but there is some components that I added onto it as well. For example, these parts on the truck, and I added on this front bumper guard as well. I added a on-hood camera to the truck as well. Obviously the other button's supposed to be right there, but it didn't want to fit. I added a reverse light with another transparent Lego piece. Now you may be wondering, where are these spare pieces on the rear end from? It's from that one knockoff Willie Monsters Shark monster truck. You know, the one that Supreme Machines makes? Yeah, that thing. I decided to just go to a TJ Maxx, find one, and just, you know, buy it for the parts. I used the teeth from one of the monster trucks as well for the fenders to give it a more menacing, angry look. Just look at this beast of a trophy truck. And here's the chassis. Yep, that is the chassis. As you guys can see, there's the switch just, you know, bare right there. You may be wondering, why is there a switch right there? It's because the board that this has, it's not a rollerburst board at all, and you'll see that in the video. There is the battery compartment from the original chassis that this truck had, and as you can see, I used your Lego to be reinforcements. It somewhat helps, a lot actually. But yeah, 2 gearboxes. This is one of my favorite customs I've done yet, simply because, like, it seems factory. What I mean by factory is that, like, it seems like it's like, you know, something like original from the factory. That's what we mean by, you know, if a custom looks factory, or like if a light mod looks factory. That's basically what we mean by, like, you know, saying it looks factory. Also, this was hand painted, of course, as well, and stuff. Turquoise with, you know, forest green. Looks very mean, very nice. As you guys can see, the wheels and stuff. Yeah, unfortunately, because the Lamborghini fried, there's nothing I can do to save it at all. The board was just gone. But yeah, and there's these PT Cruiser rims. They're PT Cruiser rims, basically, originally from the PT Cruiser. They're modeled after the PT Cruiser rims, is what I mean. If I do plan to, like, reinforce a bit more of this on the underside, I seriously hope you guys will like this thing, because it just looks so freaking good and so dang clean, and just the overall, like, paint job is amazing. Although on the inside of the here and stuff, I couldn't really get into there. So yeah, just like you don't see that. And of course, like, the roll cage area right here, I wanted to, like, leave that undone. I wanted to, like, pretend it has, like, a blue roll cage on the inside. You also may be wondering, how does it look next to a regular Baja Racer? Looks like it would fit right into the series, besides the button placement. But yeah, and the button shapes. But yeah, it looks absolutely amazing. You guys may be wondering, why did I do this? The thing is, I needed the board from this Willie Monster, back when it was a Willie Monster, for another custom of mine. But you guys will see that custom soon, and you guys may like that custom just as much as this. I had to get the board out of this, and I decided to scrap an item that, you know, I've mentioned before, that's all they're good for. A certain brand. You know what I'm talking about. So I had to do that and stuff. I obviously couldn't fit the board into the regular spot in the roof, so I had to drill holes into the hood and put them right there. Almost forgot to mention, this uses a Willie Monster gearbox and a Max Action gearbox as well. This gearbox being from the Shark monster truck and stuff. So yeah, with my stuff, no spare part goes unused. I use all spare parts as much as I can with all my customs and stuff like that if they need them. That way I just don't have, you know, just like spare parts laying around. Even though, like, I do have, like, some spare parts laying around in my spare parts drawer. That's for another reason. I don't have like any more like materials to make customs with at the moment. I will be getting more materials soon to make more customs. But for now, I'm gonna do these reviews on these customs I've already made. I'm gonna like throw in some pictures of when I was forming this truck as well. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. And yeah, enjoy. Here's what the truck looks like when I first did the conversion, pretty much. As you can see, I had to hold some of the parts onto the truck for that picture, as I didn't glue them on at that time. I have some footage of the truck as well before I secured everything fully, but I will leave that for the end of the video as an extra. Here's the truck when I was preparing it. I had to put one layer of paint for it to be the primer, so that way when I put the main body color onto the truck, it can be a solid color. Here's the rear end of the truck. As you can see, there's no lens for the tail light. Here is the truck after I got done with the final paint job. As you can see, not all of the final details are there. And here is a side view. And there it is, the truck fully complete. You can probably tell how old these pictures are by the fact that Sneaky and Rocky are in the background. But without further ado, here's the activation.
Can you move it like